Imagine you're all decked up to enter Meta's Horizon world. You got your crypto wallet loaded with cryptocurrencies, and all you want to do is meet people, enjoy and experience the metaverse. But when you reach there, you see 2 to 3 shopping or gaming counters, and even those are shut. There is nothing to see except some floating avatars without legs and bad graphics to watch. This doesn't look like a virtual world that our real world has been expecting. So what is happening in the virtual world that Meta has created on the horizon and has already spent billions and billions of dollars on it? Let's rewind to 2021.
It is time for us to adopt a new company brand to encompass everything that we do. To reflect who we are and what we hope to build, I am proud to announce that starting today, our company is now Meta.
So how have things been for Meta since the big rebranding exercise a year ago? Apparently not so good. There are a lot of worlds that have been built, but only less than 10% of them have been actually visited by more than 50 people. According to the Wall Street Journal report, less than 200,000 people are going on the Horizon worlds. Compared to Meta's other apps like Facebook and Instagram, there are more than 3.5 billion monthly users on them. So the contrast right now is very stark. We asked an expert. Indu Tyagiketan is the Chief Strategy Officer who has been analyzing new tech for decades.
As I mentioned, they have to put more creativity into it because we humans only like things which are creative and as humanly, right? We want to connect with people in a more realistic way. So they have to think from a human emotional perspective and creativity perspective, which I feel hugely lacks right now.
According to market research future.com, Meta's revenue has dropped nearly 20%, but it's not happening only with Meta. The global metaverse market is projected to be valued over $11,250 million in 2024, is disappointed as Meta and other digital worlds are contending with slowing down economic growth and concerns about massive spending on the metaverse and the ever-present threat of regulations.
Getting more engaged, then I guess year 2030 would be the time when it'll have a lot of users. Now, don't ask me which company or which organization will become the pioneer. It can be any new player as well. But because the demand of money to develop the technology and the games and the environment or the world, because it's not a product. Okay, it's an environment which needs to be developed and refined.
But investing in the metaverse is not paying off right now. Meta predicts that the division's operating losses would increase dramatically year on year. Now investors are questioning Meta, which quickly added staff during the COVID-19 outbreak, for aggressively investing in Zuckerberg's plan to create the metaverse, a virtual world inhabited by avatars.
I believe it can only be the big companies which have potential to invest that much amount of money into it.
Okay.
Right? But I guess year 2030 we would see a lot of user base, a big user base, like we have for other social media platforms.
A lot of these worlds are empty. There are not a lot of people in them. In one, there are barely around 20 or 30 people. Meta says it is working on it and it's not a finalized product. This is a work in progress, but certainly it's worth looking at the progress at the moment. But researchers say the market is going to expand exponentially. North America will account for the largest market share with a market value of over $8,100 million in 2024. Asia will be the second largest market for Metaverse by next year, and India will also play a major role in its expansion. Overall, Meta is making a huge investment in virtual reality, but its actual reality right now isn't something to write home about. Yet all reports say the future of the Metaverse is not a dead story.